I want to convince my audience to get certified in CPR and first aid so that they can help save more lives. It was supposed to be the happiest day of their lives, filled with fun and celebration, as two people, Charlotte and Steve, said I do. The ceremony was held at a beautiful hotel where all the friends and family had gathered to share Charlotte and Steve's beautiful day. The ceremony went absolutely perfect. Everyone was excited to get to the reception area to enjoy the music and dance. The bride, Charlotte, had noticed her father, Alan, had a look of discomfort on his face. She asked her father if he was feeling all right. He replied with a yes and told her that it was just minor indigestion and that it was nothing to worry about. It was then time for the speeches to begin. Alan stood up to give his speech and collapsed to the floor. Charlotte ran over to her father and started screaming for someone to help, but no one knew first aid or CPR, so all they could do was call 911 and wait for an ambulance. The ambulance took 10 minutes to arrive. By the time that they got there, it was too late. The cause of death, heart attack. Cardiac arrests are more common than you think and can happen to anyone at any time. Effective CPR provided immediately after sudden cardiac arrest can double or triple a victim's chance of survival. I have been certified in first aid and CPR for many years, and I am currently certified in CPR through the American Heart Association. If you are ever called on to administer CPR in an emergency situation, the life you save is likely to be someone you love, a child, a spouse, a parent, or a friend. Today I will try to persuade you to get certified in CPR and first aid by explaining their importance and how easy it is to get certified. Let's begin with the basics. What is the importance of first aid anyways? According to the National Trauma Institute.org, each year trauma accounts for 42 million emergency department visits and 2 million hospital admissions across the nation. First aid is the immediate care that you give someone with an illness or an injury before someone with more advanced training arrives and takes over. First aid does not take the place of proper medical treatment. First aid may help someone recover more completely or more quickly, and may mean the difference between life and death. First aid is something that can aid you in helping in a variety of different emergency situations, such as choking, severe bleeding, burns, broken bones, and many other scenarios. Right here is a picture of what a first aid kit looks like. Now that you know what the importance of first aid is, let's talk about the importance of CPR. According to the American Heart Association, CPR dates back to 1740, yet even today, most Americans don't know how to perform it. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. CPR is a procedure that is used on a person who has stopped breathing or the heart has stopped beating. About 92% of sudden cardiac arrest victims die before reaching the hospital. But statistics prove that if more people knew CPR, more lives could be saved. Brain death starts to occur 4 to 6 minutes after someone experiences a cardiac arrest. Through CPR, you can help maintain vital blood flow to the heart and brain and enhance the survival rate. So what can we do after learning all of this information? It's easy. Get certified. The American Red Cross has training and certification in first aid, CPR, and AED. The class for the general public is usually 1 to 2 hours long, and you receive a certificate that lasts for 2 years. Right here is a picture of a training class, some people learning CPR, and right here is an example of what your certification would look like. CPR and first aid training is very easy to learn, and you can get trained in many different locations. You can check your local hospitals. I know that Cookville Regional Medical Center offers CPR and first aid certification classes for only $20. You can also get CPR certified online. The course takes about 30 minutes and usually costs about $25. In summary, you know the importance of getting certified and how easy it is to receive the certification. Knowing CPR can increase the chances of a person surviving after cardiac arrest. Because you are there within seconds to perform CPR. No one wants to lose their father like Charlotte did. She could have doubled the chances of her father living if only she had known CPR. I encourage you all to learn CPR and first aid and also take the time to see how important it is.